Hey guys, it's Never Thinks Twice here. Welcome back to a new series of Ranch Simulator. So sorry I've been gone for so long, y'all. I've had some problems with my computer, so I've just got it back working again. So now we are just gonna start a new series. So let's get into it. Alright. Well, just gotta run through the tutorial real quick. There's a wheel over there. Alright, let's start reading. I'll let y'all read that real quick if you want. I've already seen it plenty of times. Okay, now we need to go find our tent. We'll go ahead and save the game here. Alright, now we gotta go turn on the radio. Also, if there's anything that you guys, any like games or series, anything you guys want me to do, just let me know down in the comments below and then I'll try to get to it as quick as possible. Yay, now we get some beautiful music. Which I don't know if I'm going to get copyrighted on that or not, so just in case, I'm going to turn that off. Alright. We need to go ahead and remove some of this rubble, which we can already go ahead and start removing some of this too, because we'll have to remove all of this to get rid of the house. Alright, here we go. Let's get over to the chest here. See what's all in the chest. We got a revolver, we got some ammo, we got $500, and then another note from our grandpa. Alright. And now off we go. Need to head outside, grab all the car parts so we can start building it. If I can get out of this house, there we are. Alright, let's see here. We got the seat over here. Got a wheel there. If I remember correctly, after this we have to run to the bank about owning the property. Then we run to the car shop and then talk about what is it? Oh yeah, upgrading our ATV. I'll come back for that here in a minute. I'll come back for that. Try to get the farther pieces first here. And for some of y'all that have already seen this, you can just kind of skip ahead a little bit. But for any people that haven't seen this, is the first time watching this series or anything like that, kind of give them a glimpse at what all you got to do here at the beginning. Alright, just 2 more pieces. A bumper guard, and then our last wheel. Okay, there we go. And there we go. Alright. We'll go ahead and remove some of the rubble in here real quick while we're at it. Just kind of clean it up a little bit. There we are. Pick up our gas tank. Gonna throw it back in there. Alright. Off to the gas station we go. Probably see some deer on the way. But typically a lot of them are over here. Oh, well. Might not see any. Okay, well I guess we won't see any deer quite yet then. Almost the gas station there. Alright, let's go ahead and fill up our gas tank and our ATV. Got a little bit more. Alright, we'll go ahead and put, oop, wrong button. Go ahead and put that in there. We'll go ahead and start refueling. Almost full, almost. And there we go. Now we'll fill up our gas tank while we're here. There we go, finally completed that task. Then now we gotta go talk to the real estate agent. I believe it's about owning our farm. Go ahead and take this little side road down there. Surprised we didn't see any deer by our farm. Typically there's a bunch of them around there. But there's typically quite a few around the restaurant over here too, so maybe we'll catch some over here. Oh, maybe not. Real quickly now, before we get too far though, I am going to reload my gun. Because every time you guys log back into Ranch Simulator, you've always got to reload your gun, because it won't be reloaded. Let's go talk to her real quick. Yes, I am the new owner of the nearby ranch. Help rebuild my ranch. Only permitted ranch territory, of course. Thank you. That's all I gotta tell you. Good luck with your ranch. Thank you. Quickly just tells you a little bit about what you need to build. Alright. Now we can go run over to the car salesperson. I don't know why it says car salesman instead of person. I feel as though that would be better, but that's alright. Okay, I can install our radio. Let's drive into the garage. Alright. Okay. Just quickly, I'm going to look at some stuff though here just to see what all vehicles they've got. So they, whoop. I guess you've got to spin around with the left. No, you can't spin around. Huh, okay. Can't spin around and look at them. Yes, the tractor is here. Okay. And then the harvester. So the harvester is $2,000. That's not too bad. And the tractor is $1,200. Okay. That's good to know. Thank you. Alright, let's go install our radio. Put our extras. Yep. And then do I want to change the color of anything? No, I do not. We're going to redo that one because I do not want to have to pay that extra money just to change the color. We're just going to do our radio and that's it. Alright, now we go to the hardware store. See if we catch any deer on the way while we're at it. I'm very surprised I haven't seen any deer quite yet. Unless I just missed them or something. But I don't think I've seen any. Alright, let's go ahead and buy our crowbar, axe, and the cheap table saw. Crowbar, axe, cheap table saw. And while we're at it, I am going to buy a cooler. For whenever we do run into some deer, I can go ahead and throw their meat in the cooler so I can sell it later. Because with the cooler, you can hold up to, is it 10 or 12? I believe it's 12, okay. Rather than just stacking them in the back of your ATV. And now I've got to go to the general store. Wait, is it to the general store that I'm going, or is it somewhere else? Let's see here. Let's go to our map. I'm going to the general store, yes, okay. Oh yeah, I've got to buy an egg basket and 2 chickens. I believe that's what they're sending us up here for. I really am surprised though I'm not seeing any deer anywhere around here. I'm very surprised. Because it's always nice to kill a few deer on the way just to pick up a little bit of extra money. Because you can sell them here at the general store, or you can sell it down at the restaurant that I passed. Go ahead and pick up that record. This is just where you buy all the stuff. Okay, we need 2 chickens and then an egg basket. Yes. And an egg basket. There we go. I think we'll pick up an extra bag of food while I'm here. Okay, now we gotta stack everything up. Make it nice and neat in here. Just to make sure we can fit everything. Can we set the cooler on top? We can, yes. I'm gonna fix the jerry can and put it more right there. Throw that there. Grab the food, then we'll grab our chickens. And then we're good to go back home. But you cannot run while holding animals, just so y'all know. Come on. Whoop, I almost had it. There we go. Alright, and back to the farm we go. Alright, we're back at the farm now. Well, about to be at least. Here we go. Actually, I'm going to back up a little bit because it tells us to drop the food in there. Okay, we got to pull out our chickens. Oh yeah, our grain of food's in there. Let's see if it'll allow us to put it outside rather than throwing it in here. Because I've always had to put it in here, but it might let us just pour it out here. It does. Okay, cool. We'll throw our chickens down on the ground. We'll go ahead and grab our bucket. We'll throw that out there. We'll go ahead and fill our bucket up. Make sure they've got a little bit of drinking water. There we go. And then now we're going to build a small coop. So you just hit tab and it opens up that menu there. Down over here, we've got the small coop right here. Like we're going to throw it right over here. So you need 15 wooden planks. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm just going to take this ATV over there with us. So we can shred up these logs back over here. Throw my cooler over here on the side. And I know we gotta do those logs, but we're also gonna cut up this tree because we're gonna need more logs, I'm sure. Just throw it on there. That's full of gas, so we'll go ahead and take this off. So also one thing I gotta mention is make sure you guys do not forget to turn off your table saw when you're done with it. Otherwise it will keep going and just burn up all of your gas. And you guys definitely don't want that. So, all we gotta do is just cut up all these logs and then have enough wood. Alright guys, now we've got enough planks to go ahead and build our coop. There we go. So now, I'm gonna go find our chickens and we're gonna throw them in the coop. And after that, we have to go demolish the whole entire house. Okay, I'm going to throw our chickens in there. Whoa. Make sure don't stand on top of the gate or you might get thrown a little bit there. There's our other chicken. So one annoying thing is whenever they make you put it on the ground, once you click remove, you can't pick it back up. So it's kind of weird that they make you build, or you put that down first, then build the coop, but that's just how they do it. But for now, I'm going to see if I can worm the water in there. And then see if we can worm the bag in there. I have to move you over there. I keep launching myself there. Okay, I need you to move away from the gate so I can try to get this in there. There we go. See if we can pour it on the ground there. Yep, there we go. That'll work. And real quickly before we go remove all the other clutter, I'm going to go ahead and remove this stuff right here. So I don't like all that sitting there because none of those have uses. Okay, so I'm going to quickly show you guys just a little bit of how to destroy the house, and then I'll do the rest off camera because I know it's probably not the most exciting thing in the world. So as you can see, you just got to remove everything. The bigger pieces, when you hit them, they do that cool little effect. So with inside the house, you have to take out door frames and anything else on the side first, and then you can take out the wall. Same thing with these, you have to remove all the wallpaper, anything in front of the wallpaper, and then you'll be able to remove all of that. Sometimes this has got stuff on both sides too. So basically that's the idea of how you destroy the whole house, and I'll be right back. Alright guys, so I've gotten everything demolished except for this bottom floor, so now we're going to demolish it. And that's everything. We got $750 for demolishing our old barn. And now, we've done through the basics. We can now purchase, build, breed, and get some vehicles, hunting. And we can look at the glossary for all our details that we need. So now it's all on us. So let's go run back and look at our chickens. Kind of give you an idea of how to take care of chickens and everything. So the basics for chickens is they just need food and water. And then you take the egg basket whenever they do lay eggs. I don't know if I can find the thing for it. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and turn my brightness up just a little bit. Camera. There we go. Hopefully y'all can see a little bit better with this. Oh, I might turn it up just a little bit more. We'll do about there. Hopefully that helps y'all see a little bit. We might have turned it down in the day, but for right now it's pretty good. Oh, we got some eggs in there. So you take your egg basket, and all you gotta do is just collect the eggs. And then you can take these eggs. You can either go to the... Let me go ahead and pull it up for you. You can either go to the Best Burger to sell them or the general store to sell them. The hardware store, I don't believe you can sell them there, but I'm not 100% for sure on that one. So, that's pretty much the basics for this. We're going to go ahead and tear down this barn too while I'm at it. I'll go ahead and not skip this one just so y'all can get a little bit better visual of how the destruction process goes. Sometimes you got to find just that right little bit to demolish them. See if we can access. Might have to jump up, try to get the framing. There we go. Get this last little bit up there. Go ahead and take out these walls. Go ahead and take out the ceiling. Go ahead and get this little piece over there. Gotta get these 10. There we go. Now we gotta destroy the other side before we can take out the side wall, I believe. Yep. There we go. Almost done there. So as you guys can tell at the beginning, it's kind of a little bit slow just to get through this. But after you guys start making some money and you go hunting, you're able to really get your farm going. There's a lot of stuff you can do in this game, and I'll hopefully show you guys everything I can. So let's go ahead and take out that door too, so it's not just a random door there. We're going to leave the bench there. We're going to go ahead and sleep, and then I'm going to show you a little bit about hunting. And after that, I think we'll probably end the episode there. That's not too bright. I think we'll leave the gamma at that. So we're going to go ahead and leave our table saw here. We'll go ahead and leave the piece of wood here as well. We don't really need the egg basket with us, but I'll go ahead and take it with us just so I can show you guys the selling method with that. Other than that, we're loaded. Yes, we are. Alright, let's go see if we can find a deer or anything. Typically, you can find some pretty quickly over here. Most time they're closer towards the road just a little bit. A lot of times you can see some crossing your driveway up there. But for some reason I'm not seeing any over here. Also, there are bears in this game. There are bears, there's bunnies if I remember correctly, there's the deer, and then I think there's a wolf or a coyote, one of the two. Sometimes you can find some deers over here, but for some reason they're not seeming like they want to spawn. So I think we're going to go ahead and drive through the forest a little bit. If we can't find anything over here, then I think I'll go to one of my spots that I could find the bears at pretty easily. If I remember correctly, that's should be up and over here. Whoop. There we go. Bam. Also, just so you guys know that the pistol is not the most accurate weapon, so sometimes you'll shoot dead on when looks like you're away from it. Sometimes it'll shoot really far off to the side. It's kind of just random. The game kind of just decides where it wants to go. So as you can see, you can just pick up the meat from the cooler. If you didn't have the cooler, you'd have to set it on the back like that. Sometimes they are not alone, sometimes they're in pairs, so sometimes you guys got to be careful because you can die in this game. All it does is reset you back at the farm, but it's still not very nice. See if we can go ahead. There we go. Also, sometimes those deer are not one shot. A lot of times they take 2 shots to die. But I think that was just a lucky shot. It looked like it probably got it in the heart. Alright, so before we go to my little spot down there that they can typically find the bear at, I'm going to quickly look up here just to make sure I'm not missing any. Okay, quick glance, doesn't look like it. We'll go down to see if we can find that bear. Oop, another deer. Oop, come on. See, there you go. That takes 2 sometimes. Oop, that deer moved. We'll go ahead and take the cooler with us. We'll go ahead and see if we can get it coming across there. There we go. Well, we're doing pretty good for ourselves right now. Also, sometimes you can kind of skip the reload a little bit. Like when it's halfway through the animation, you can just throw it back in your inventory and it'll be reloaded. Just a little helpful hint there. Let's go ahead and pick up our other deer. And then we'll go see if we can find that bear. Because sometimes you can find even 2 bears in a certain location over here. That I will show you guys here in 1 second. Alright. Also, if anyone knows what these spots are, please let me know. It looks like it's almost like some sort of oil type thing. But I don't know for sure, so if y'all figure it out, please let me know. Okay, sometimes there's a bear up on the hill up here. I'm not seeing it at the moment. Sometimes it's down here, but I don't see it down here either. So what we're going to do is we're going to kind of go around this bend a little bit. And a lot of times you'll find a bear or even 2 bears out here in front of me over here. Oh, yep, I see one of them. Always make sure just to be aware of your guys' surroundings just a little bit, because sometimes there is 2 bears and one will sneak up behind you and try to kill you while you're fighting the other one. So sometimes I like to shoot it once, just kind of get it heading towards me a little bit, just so I don't have to drive as far. As you can see, sometimes it takes 4 shots rather than 3. So he hit me a little bit, kind of made my screen a little bloody, so he did a little bit of damage to me, but not too much. So let's go ahead and let's see, you got any big flat pieces? Yes, and then that one might work. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can throw this on top of the egg basket. I can. There we go. Let's go ahead and drive my ATV just over a little bit. Just make it a little bit easier on us. A lot of times these flat pieces like this one, you can stack these bigger pieces of meat on them, just like that. And I don't know if you can go higher than that or not. It doesn't look like it. Alright, well, I think we're going to head down here and we'll start heading towards probably the Good Burger. Is it Good Burger? I think it's Best Burger. I think that's what it's called. Yes, Best Burger. I'm gonna go ahead and cut you off there, guy. Sorry. A lot of times you can find deer over here though. 9 times out of 10 you can typically find at least one. But it almost seems like they've kind of changed the spawn locations just a little bit. So whenever you're going to sell, basically just what you want to do is just come back up behind here. Make sure you're inside this loading zone. Sometimes they'll have, like for beef, they'll have multiplier right now. This is not beef, this is wild meat. That's what that's considered. Sometimes they have egg prices, so or eggs on here too. This price multiplier just gives you times whatever number it says. You can still sell everything you need without the multiplier. You just won't get as much money. Like as you can see here, I have 2 eggs. They sell for $6 each, so I get 12. Then I have all this wild meat. It sells for $2.37. Hello, guy. Let's see, quickly look, because I don't remember if I've looked in here or not, but sometimes you can, like earlier, I found that record. I don't know if they have one hidden here or not. That's front door, okay. Maybe on one of the beat benches or something. Nope, okay, I guess they don't have one here. Alright guys, well, I think that's going to do it here. Thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day.